She'll never say it out loud, but her eyes, her silence, and the way she lingers near you are screaming the truth. If you miss these signs, you might walk away from a woman who's already falling for you and just too afraid to show it. There's something magnetic about a woman when she desires you, but won't say it. When she wants to be touched, she rarely ever comes out and says, "Touch me." No, that's not how feminine energy flows. She speaks in hints, subtle glances, gentle cues, quiet, sensual language that's louder than words, if you know how to read it. Most men miss these signs, not because they're clueless, but because they're distracted, focused on what they want, rather than tuning in to what she's offering. But here's the truth. When a woman wants to be touched, her body betrays her feelings long before her lips do. The first sign, her proximity, she'll lean in just a little too close. Her hand lingers when she touches your arm. Her knees brush against yours and she doesn't pull away. She makes excuses to be near you. She's creating a bubble, an intimate zone where only the two of you exist. And in that space, she's telling you, "I trust you." That closeness is not accidental, it's deliberate, because physical space is emotional space. And when she lets you in, she's inviting your touch. The second signal, her gaze, not just looking, not glancing, but holding. That slow, intentional eye contact, where time stretches and the air thickens, where her eyes drift to your lips, then back to your eyes. She's not just listening, she's reading you, absorbing you. She's mentally undressing the moment, wondering what your hands would feel like. That stare, that quiet pause, it's dripping with desire, and it's a language more honest than words could ever be. And then, the third, the one most men ignore, her nervous energy. When she wants your touch, but hasn't admitted it to herself yet, her body fidgets. She plays with her hair, bites her lip, adjusts her clothes, laughs a little too hard, breathes a little deeper. You'll notice her cheeks flush, her voice softens. There's a tension in her she can't quite hide, a tension that's begging for release, not necessarily sexual, but sensual. She wants to be felt, to be seen, to be desired. And in her restlessness, she's giving you silent permission. But here's the secret. It's not just about physical attraction. It's about emotional safety. When she wants to be touched, it means she feels safe enough to melt. She trusts that your hands won't just grope her body, but honor her energy. That your presence isn't just arousing, it's grounding. And that is what makes the difference between a man who touches her skin and a man who touches her soul. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she won't always say it outright. She won't always flirt in obvious ways or shout it from the rooftops. Instead, her body, her tone, and her small behaviors become the canvas where her attraction paints its picture. The first sign she gives is through her physical closeness. This isn't about random positioning. It's a pattern of her inching into your personal space. She will find ways to be near you even when she doesn't need to be. Whether it's sitting beside you and there's an entire couch free, brushing past you lightly in a hallway, or leaning in just a little closer during a conversation, her body moves in a rhythm that's only meant for you. It's her unspoken way of saying, "I want to be near your energy." The shock and your hand on her thigh when she speaks, untouched by your energy. When a woman is secretly drawn to a man, she starts creating these small, intimate bubbles of closeness to feel him, physically and emotionally, without crossing an explicit line. These small touches, shoulder nudges, or laughing while gently placing her hand on your arm, they're not accidental. They're soft signals, the kind that say, this touch means something. The second sign lies in her gaze. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of communication, especially when desire is involved. A woman who's attracted to you will make eye contact that lingers. It won't be a quick glance. It'll be that soft stare that locks in for a moment too long. It's the kind of eye contact that holds tension, a mix of curiosity and anticipation. Her eyes may trail from your eyes to your lips and back again, and she might not even realize she's doing it. That's the body responding before the brain catches up. And in those quiet glances, she's saying everything she doesn't dare speak. There's a chemistry that builds in silence, and when her eyes dance around your face, it's a sign her thoughts are exploring something deeper, something more intimate. Sometimes she may look away quickly and smile nervously. Other times, she may hold the gaze and wait for you to respond. Either way, those eyes are asking you a question. Do you feel it too? The third sign is in her subtle nervousness around you. This is often the most misunderstood cue. When a woman is sexually or emotionally drawn to a man but hasn't verbalized it, her body becomes a little unsettled in his presence. You'll see it in the way she plays with her hair, adjusts her clothes, smooths her dress, or even taps her fingers unconsciously. Her voice might get softer, or she might giggle at things that aren't even that funny. Her breathing shifts, becomes a little deeper, a little slower. These small signs are her body reacting to the tension she feels inside. It's not fear, it's anticipation. You make her feel something, and that energy has to go somewhere. So it spills into nervous habits, shy laughs, or small stumbles in speech. She might not say, I want you, but her energy becomes charged every time you're near. She might brush it off or try to play it cool, but that emotional static between you two is real. And if you're paying attention, it's undeniable. Sometimes the loudest signs of attraction come in the softest whispers. A woman who is secretly drawn to you will communicate through subtleties, not declarations. And one of the most powerful signals she gives comes through her attention. When a woman is into you, she pays attention to the details most people overlook. She remembers the way you take your coffee, the song you hummed once under your breath, the brand of cologne you wear, or even the stories you've told her weeks ago. She notices the way you move, how you express yourself, and the shifts in your tone. Her focus becomes a reflection of her emotional investment. This kind of attention isn't casual, it's deep. It means you occupy a space in her mind even when you're not around. She may ask about your day in a way that feels more than polite. Her curiosity isn't forced, it's warm, eager, and real. She wants to know your world because she's beginning to imagine herself inside it. Another sign hides in how she mirrors your behavior. This isn't always conscious. When someone is drawn to another person, their body starts syncing. If you lean in, she leans in. If you laugh, she laughs right after. Her gestures start to subtly match yours. This mimicry is her subconscious creating connection, building rapport, and silently saying, I'm with you. It's not about flattery or imitation. It's chemistry expressing itself through body language. Even in group settings, her body may angle toward you. Her feet point in your direction. She finds ways to reflect your energy, tone, and rhythm. That alignment is no accident. It's her body signaling harmony, desire, and an unspoken invitation to get closer. Then there's the way she responds to your presence emotionally. You might notice her light up when you enter a room. Her posture changes, her smile grows wider, and her vibe becomes more vibrant. A woman who is secretly attracted to you finds joy just in being near you. Her mood lifts around you, and she may go out of her way to make you laugh, compliment you, or support your ideas. That emotional warmth isn't something she gives to everyone. She reserves it for people who have stirred something deeper in her. It may not always be loud or flamboyant. It could be as simple as her standing by your side, offering thoughtful advice, or defending your perspective when others don't. In her eyes, you're someone special, someone who matters. Another powerful indicator comes from how she initiates interaction. A woman who's hiding her attraction will still find subtle ways to be in touch. She may not confess her feelings directly, but she'll text you for no real reason. She'll share a meme or reel just to start a conversation. She'll find a way to comment on your stories, ask for your opinion, or send you a song that reminded her of you. These moments may seem casual, but they're carefully chosen. She's creating reasons to talk to you, to be on your mind the way you're already on hers. That effort, that gentle reaching out, is often the clearest sign that she's feeling more than she's saying. And in those small, seemingly innocent moments, she's laying pieces of herself out for you to notice. Her attention, her energy, her time, all of it is directed at you in ways she doesn't offer to just anyone. Attraction doesn't always wear a neon sign. Sometimes it hides behind soft smiles, stolen glances, and meaningful silences. But if you're tuned in, if you know where to look, you'll see it, clear as day. There's a certain tension in the air when a woman wants something but won't admit it, especially when that something is you. She'll test the waters, playfully but purposefully, watching how you respond. And one of the clearest ways she reveals her hidden attraction is through teasing and playful provocation. This isn't the immature kind of teasing you see in schoolyards. It's subtle, sensual, and charged with emotional electricity. She may challenge your opinions in a flirty tone, gently mock your habits, or give you that sly smile that says she's watching your every move. She may call you out on something trivial, but with a look in her eyes that softens every word she says. It's not about annoying you, it's about sparking a reaction. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her teasing is a doorway to connection. It's her way of saying, I'm confident enough to play with you, but curious enough to want your attention in return. This playful behavior often comes paired with a kind of unpredictability that keeps you intrigued. One moment she might seem aloof, and the next, she's showering you with attention. It's not a game. It's a reflection of her own internal struggle between wanting to stay composed and wanting to be near you. These emotional swings are quiet admissions of the chaos you stir inside her. Her attempts to stay balanced are overshadowed by her growing desire to connect with you in deeper ways. She might go silent after a flirty moment, almost as if catching herself. That pause is often not rejection, it's restraint. It's her way of managing the emotions bubbling just beneath the surface. Her attraction also becomes obvious in the way she supports your wins, even the small ones. When a woman is drawn to you, she invests in your success. She claps for you louder than others. She hypes you up when you doubt yourself. She celebrates your victories as if they're her own, because a part of her feels connected to your growth. Her admiration becomes clear in how attentively she listens, how quickly she remembers the things that make you smile, and how naturally she finds herself becoming your biggest cheerleader without even meaning to. That emotional encouragement is rarely casual. It comes from a deeper space, a space where attraction turns into care. Another secret signal lies in her jealousy. Mild, unspoken, but there. She may not say it out loud, but when other women get your attention, you'll sense a shift in her energy. Her smile may fade a little. She might pull back for a moment. There's a quiet storm in her, questioning her place in your world. She won't confront you about it, but her actions will tell the story. She'll try to win your focus back through wit, charm, or presence. Not because she's insecure, but because she's emotionally invested. And that investment starts to show when competition enters the scene. Her desire to be your number one becomes subtly evident, and that's when you know. It's not just casual interest anymore. It's odious, dreaded. It's afraid. It's no longer, even in the silences between your conversations, she'll find ways to make you think about her. Whether it's the scent she wears lingering in your memory, the inside jokes only the two of you share, or the way she looks at you when she thinks you're not noticing, she embeds herself in your thoughts. She doesn't need to say she wants you. Her energy says it for her. Her presence lingers long after she's gone. Her words echo. Her vibe wraps around your mind and makes you wonder if what you're feeling is real or imagined. But if you read between the lines and listen beyond the words, you'll know the answer without her ever needing to speak it aloud. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, one of the most telling signs is how she opens up emotionally in your presence. This isn't about pouring out her deepest secrets right away. It starts with her letting down her guard, little by little. She'll share stories she doesn't tell everyone. She'll talk about her childhood, her dreams, her fears, and even her insecurities, but in small doses, watching how you hold them. That vulnerability is a gift, and it's not something she offers casually. When she's attracted to you, she wants to feel emotionally safe, and when she begins to feel that, her walls slowly come down. You'll notice it in how her conversations shift from surface level to soulful. She starts to talk about meaning, about passion, about the things that move her, not because she's trying to impress you, but because she wants you to understand the real her. She'll also start to trust you with her silence. There's a different kind of intimacy that forms when two people can sit together without constantly filling the air with words. When a woman is secretly into you, she doesn't feel the need to perform or entertain. She just wants to be near you, and that stillness becomes its own language. Her comfort in your presence grows into a kind of quiet closeness that doesn't demand, doesn't rush. It just is. You'll notice how she exhales more when she's with you, how her shoulders relax, how her laugh becomes more genuine. That calmness is a reflection of how safe she feels around you. And safety is the first door attraction walks through. Another sign is the way she includes you in her future thinking, even in small, playful ways. She might joke about taking a trip together one day, or casually mention, if you were there, that would be more fun. These aren't throwaway comments. They're her subconscious testing the idea of you being a part of her life in bigger ways. When a woman is emotionally and physically drawn to you, her mind naturally begins to place you in future scenarios. It's not about commitment or pressure, it's about curiosity. She starts imagining what shared moments with you might feel like, and her words start to reflect those visions without even realizing it. You'll also notice that she becomes protective of your energy. If someone disrespects you, she'll be the first to defend you. If you're down, she'll go out of her way to lift your mood. Her support isn't loud or performative, it's consistent. She becomes emotionally attuned to you. She notices when something is off. She cares about how you feel, even when you don't say it. That emotional sensitivity is a signal that she's deeply connected, even if she hasn't said the words out loud. It's consistent. She becomes emotionally attuned to you. If you're deep in the worst of the worst, she doesn't say anything. Its emotional sensitivity is a signal that she's deeply connected, even if she hasn't said the words out loud. She's She may also try to improve herself subtly around you, not because she's trying to be someone else, but because you inspire her to be her best. Maybe she starts reading more, getting deeper into her passions, dressing up a little differently when she knows she'll see you. These changes are not random. They're a reflection of how you make her feel. Motivated, noticed, appreciated. Her efforts are her way of saying, "You bring something out of me." And that kind of influence only happens when someone truly matters to her. And perhaps the most understated but powerful sign is her consistency. She shows up, she replies, she listens, she remembers. She's present, not just physically, but emotionally. And presence is one of the deepest forms of affection there is. Because when a woman is secretly attracted to you, she may hold back her words, but she'll never be able to hide her energy. So if you're wondering whether she feels something for you, stop listening to her words and start paying attention to her presence. Because when a woman is secretly attracted to you, it's not always in what she says, it's in what she does when she thinks you're not watching. Her energy tells the truth. Her lips are still too shy to speak.